get parole in 5.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
10? You kidding? Y'all seeing behind the scenes right now on my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'll go ahead and go live then.
10 years? That's why the lawyer just texted me. She said, told you.
I know my friend that was texting me today, he texted me, he was like, she got 10 years, because I was asleep. And I was like,
Oh, man.
okay, we alive, y'all. What's up?
10 years?
10 to the motherfucking years.
10 years. They just gave her 10 years?
That's all. That's it.
10 years.
Hey, Wendy. Wendy just come on to make sure I'm still alive. Hey.
10 years?
That's all she got, and she'll be eligible for parole in 5.
And 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said?
Hey, Breland.
10 years.
Oh, Lord. Yes, that's what they
I'm mad.
10
10
years.
10 years. 10 years? 10 years. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, everybody ready? Y'all okay? Y'all good? Y'all see behind the scenes before the magic happens, all right? Ha ha. 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, y'all? Happy hump day. It's your man, Wiz. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Hey, look at me,
It's
boy.
a threesome.
That's all.
A throuple.
Hey, fellas, don't worry. I got this. Don't worry, fellas. I got this. Don't worry. They lightweights. You know what I'm saying? What?
I am. I admit it.
Yeah.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Are you a lightweight?
Yeah.
I mean, anyways, your man Wes, and we have
Angel.
What's up, Angel?
What's up?
How you doing? You cute?
I'm cute today.
She all
something
cute.
to do earlier. Thank you.
Y'all, she a hairstylist.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you had a hot date today or something?
No, I had a project. We did Facebook Live with J.C. Penney and Design Essentials.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. And we have a special guest as well. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Miss Afiya The Diva. I host my own internet radio show. I don't call it a podcast, but I guess we could call it a podcast. It's called The Diva Disturbed because a lot of things disturb me. And
Like
I want
what?
to talk about, like this verdict.
Exactly.
The sentencing.
Now, granted, we are about, so welcome once again to So You Think You're Ready for Black Love. I am, once again, we talk about love and relationships and all that stuff, but what the Diva just said is something I do want to talk about very briefly. As you may or may not know, it was a major case took place in Dallas, Texas, and yesterday the verdict came out, and Amber Geiger was found guilty of murder.
Yep.
Yes.
She unfortunately murdered this innocent black man who was just chilling in the Dun-Dun-Duns inside this place. And to make a long story short, she just got her sentence. 10 years.
And eligible for parole in 5.
10 years. I don't know how to feel.
Well, she got more than that one dude that killed, what was it, Laquan?
I mean,
he got 6 years.
I mean, let's just be real. She got more than what Zimmerman.
Yeah.
So let's just start there. So for her to get 10 years and all of that, it just speaks volumes about,
Well, I know we're angry, but it's progress because some people don't get convicted.
I mean, you was over here celebrating with cupcakes yesterday.
Yes, I came and bought my cupcakes. Excited. She'll be a felon for life.
She literally was buying cupcakes yesterday, celebrating.
Thank you, Cammy K.
Exactly.
I need a sponsor.
And, hey, Cammy Cage, we know about your $2 Tuesdays.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. She put me on game.
And I didn't know it was a time. I said, I guess when I dragging it, the one girl was just giving them to me because it was $2 Tuesday.
Man, I had no clue.
2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. But anyway, 10 years If y'all haven't heard it, that's that was the sentencing of Amber Geiger over in Dallas. I mean, is justice really served? We don't know, but I'll leave it here. Just be safe and lock your doors.
Yes.
And with that being said, y'all, once again, welcome to another episode of So You Think You're Ready for Black Love. And on this special Hump Day edition, as you see, I got two women next to me. Hi, Mama. Hi, everybody. Mom, it's going to be a lot of talking today, y'all, but I'm not going to do a lot of talking because it's about the ladies.
Oh,
yeah.
All right,
So
right.
I asked a question. So we have a couple topics we want to discuss today, but something I saw this morning that literally just pissed me off in a sense. But then again, I had to think about it from all angles. And it was basically a picture. The guy who looked like a broke down Rick Ross. And his girlfriend or partner, or it could have been an actor, who knows? They could have been joking around, but from reading the comments, it was a little bit different. He posted a picture of them coupled up, and he said, and I quote, "She ain't the prettiest, but she's loyal."
I think she is pretty.
She is pretty.
Ladies.
She's pretty. She might have low self-esteem, and I know her worth.
Ladies, I'm going to ask y'all one question, and I'll let y'all go from there. If your man or your boyfriend or your significant other post a picture with you, and in this picture, he makes a comment saying, the caption is, "She ain't the prettiest, but she's loyal." Heart. How would you feel?
A blue heart.
A blue heart. See, he tried to be cool with the Nipsey blue heart, but it just didn't work like that. So how would you feel? How would y'all feel if he did something like this for y'all?
Well, I would feel like, it's time to go. That's all.
It's time to go.
It's time to go, because he doesn't value me at all. That's a disrespect.
You feel that's disrespect?
I think it's disrespect. You might think it, and it's okay to think it, but not to put it out for everyone to let everybody know what you're thinking. It's,
okay.
Because we might think you ain't the cutest or the finest or the most built, or the most muscly, he's fat. But
I'm over here sweating already, y'all.
But he's loyal. He's loyal. He take care of these kids. He pay the bill. Whatever.
That's what she should have been saying about his ass. That's probably what he was deflecting, because he know he ain't much.
Right.
So that's what that sounds like to me.
So,
but what's funny, and let's go back to this. He posted a picture later today saying, "Me and my baby are good." It was just a simple joke that she was in on, and y'all took it and ran. She knows how I feel about her, and I affirm that every day. For those who know me, know my heart, and for those who don't, but had so much negativity to say, can simply die. You're mad because that's how you're treated in real life.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Oh, any comments from that?
Well, I wanted to say, basically, I hope this young lady exits stage left soon. Baby, you pretty, you beautiful. He ain't shit. He ain't gonna be shit. Everybody in his post commented later on said he wasn't about nothing. So, can I cuss on here?
Oh, fuck yeah.
He ain't about shit. So, girl, let him go, because you know your worth. Know you cute, girl. I hope some people are in your DM right now telling you they're going to take you to Papado or somewhere, girl, for some lobster and shrimp, girl.
She hungry.
She hungry or she hangry? That's the question. Hey, one of the people that commented on his post said, "All the lame ass posts you make, especially about women, to be honest, are arrogant as you are. You probably really felt that way. You wanted her to feel like it was a joke, but that was just my opinion. Here's your fan. Should be a lesson to stop judging others so much." I'm gonna say it just like this, and someone else say you're terrible. And then he had the nerve to make reference and post, I need a publicist. Like, really? And granted, if it was a joke or not, this is just me. We already deal with so many stereotypes as black couples, as black people, let alone with black couples, right? With all that being said, if that was a joke or not, this, even if that's your friend, why would you even want to do that to your friend?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all together or not, why would you want to even go that route with your friend?
For fame?
For fame? Or for jokes?
Because the fame, even though it's negative, and you know, people, they still, you know, no matter what, whether it's good or bad, they want it. But it's not like he's gonna go on Ellen for that.
You never know what might happen.
He's not gonna go on Ellen.
You never
for
know.
that.
You never know. In 2020, you never know.
Nah.
I mean, you had a girl sucking on a cucumber who went viral. You never know.
Granted, viral, but
I mean,
she didn't go on Ellen.
I mean, granted,
and not that Ellen is the end all be all, but
I mean, I'm just saying.
To make it to Ellen, you like, yeah, everybody.
Yeah, but that cucumber.
It's pretty positive.
I'm jealous of that cucumber.
And men, that is not.
You were jealous of the cucumber?
I'm sorry.
You were jealous of the cucumber.
I was thinking about something else.
Can't nobody.
But are you jealous of the size of the cucumber?
Jealous of the size.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this whole room getting dark messing with me up in here, boy. Your boy Wes. Anyway, so we just wanted to make reference. If you post, fellas, if you post a picture with your girl, your significant other, don't make a comment like that. Please don't. Please don't. Just don't do it. Okay? Because as you hear from the ladies, they don't play like that. They don't play that.
I'll cut you. I'm sorry.
You what?
I'll cut him.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, all right.
Like not being in jail.
My man said the posting pointless. I mean, it was beyond pointless.
It was like, what are you going to get out of it? Like, what
fame. He wanted likes.
Infamous.
He wanted likes.
He wanted to be infamous.
But judging from what others are commented on there, he is like that. He has a very caveman, Neanderthal way of thinking and how women are. He probably sees her as his, if that's his wife, that's his property. That's how he sees her probably. And has no real respect for her. You know, he probably tell her to stay at home. And, you know, he'll bring home the bacon, which means he can say and do whatever he wants to do to her. Okay. Get out, sis.
Okay. Once again, fellas, don't post that picture. Sorry. Post the picture. Don't make them comments. She loyal. I mean, granted, she is loyal though, right? She had to be loyal because she did the picture. You think she knew
that
about
doesn't
it?
mean that doesn't mean anything. That picture could have been taken any time.
Yeah.
It wasn't maybe necessarily taken for that.
You up there with that mother laugh talking about this would be cute to post on Instagram. I wish somebody would. I wish they would.
Come on, take a selfie.
I wish they would. Stiletto diva in the house. I just want to let y'all know we're stilettos.
Ooh. We're talking about, once again, we were talking about how this guy who, I don't know if y'all saw the picture, he posted the picture with his significant other, supposedly significant other, and he made reference, she may not be the prettiest, but she's loyal. So, fellas, don't do that. Don't do that this cuffing season. Don't do that. And speaking of which, it is cuffing season, y'all. Yeah. Hey, I'm the
MVP. Okay.
Who's the MVP? See, I meant to put on my gray sweats for this episode. Anyway, what? Y'all know y'all like that. Y'all know y'all.
My gray sweats yesterday getting cupcakes.
Y'all know cuffing season is October 2nd. If y'all don't know, cuffing season draft has just started. So with that being said, with the ladies here and your boy Wes, I had to ask y'all, how's your roster looking for cuffing season this year? Do you know what cuffing season is? Actually, what is cuffing season?
Yes.
Do y'all know what cuffing season is? What is cuffing season?
As they say in Game of Thrones, winter is coming.
All I can say is don't show up to my draft with those handcuffs and those shackles on your feet already.
And amen.
Yes,
amen.
That ball and chain. You trying to cuff with me?
Don't cuff with me.
Don't cuff with me with no ball and chain.
You ain't got no papers.
You already set.
You ain't got no papers. Don't cuff with me.
What you mean?
Oh, Shelly, cuffing season is we recruiting for in the wintertime to have somebody to snuggle up with in the wintertime. In the summer, it becomes hot girl and city boy summer now.
Hold on. I was never part of that hot boy summer. I like to be. I like cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need my nuts hot like that. Cool. I don't got time.
Well, either
burn.
way.
Nah. When I'm burned, no.
Also, she said, don't come unencumbered. Okay, basically. But please come with your own place to live.
So my question.
I don't mind you bringing an overnight bag. I'm just saying.
My question is, how does one get on your roster for the cuffing season?
Swipe.
Oh, we got right swipe. Right swipe.
I'm not.
You're not white swiping?
No.
If you rocking with you,
If y'all can see this lady today,
She is gorgeous.
oh,
Thank you.
As I like to say, she cool or whatever. She cool or whatever.
she got these light skinned legs out today, y'all.
oh, I see you. Look at it. Look, why you gonna cover him up now? Don't cover him up now. But this
When it's over, I had to get cupping attraction.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you trying to put yourself out there for the cuffing season, huh?
No, this is just me today.
Today, huh?
Well, next week it will be in the mid 70s because right now it's about 90 something in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's still
Too
warming up
hot.
for shorts.
Yeah. Yes, she is. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. I've never really been a part of cuffing season. I'm sorry, I'm coughing on this.
I wasn't either. I didn't think I would have to do it anymore, but apparently, I did. So last season I was cuffed up, so I didn't have to go out there and do that.
You was cuffed up?
Mhm. All winter long.
Ooh. How about you?
I've never been cuffed.
You've never been cuffed?
No, not that kind of way.
You can't hear it? Y'all can't hear me over here? My bad. Can y'all hear me over here now? With all that being said, I know I had a roster back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot!
Yes. It's a different ATL. Yo, somebody said, can y'all hear me on this one? Somebody said it's a different ATL. Yo, cuffing season. I only been here 2 years, so ladies, is it different ATL?
I haven't been
know.
cuffed.
I wasn't in the ATL. This last year I was with somebody. This year I'm not, so I guess I gotta get cuffed up.
I've never.
I don't want to be stalked in the grocery store. Okay, I'm just saying because they do follow you in the grocery store late at night. We go to Kroger up there on Cobb County. That's all I'm saying.
What you mean they follow you in the grocery store?
Talking about you.
Yeah, they be stalked.
I don't
They
do
be
that. I don't got
stalking
time
you
to
in
be
the grocery
doing
store.
that.
You be in this grocery store?
Hey,
at night?
no, hold on. I love shopping. I love going grocery shopping anytime after 9 o'clock. Period. Right? Because one, ain't no one should be there. Ain't gonna be no lines. And two, I like to be comfy and take my time. So, sweats and all of that. But on the flip side though, it do be a couple women up in there. And then you kind of look, you be like, okay, she just got off work, she's tired. Or maybe she had the kids with her and she, finally got a break or something to that nature. Or it could be the one who like, I'm getting away from my, my dude. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, if y'all want to apply for cuffing season for one of these two ladies, give y'all your Instagram.
Okay, sugars. I am.
Now, granted, we're in Atlanta, so if y'all gonna be in Atlanta and y'all want to, get an application for their cuffing season, I don't know what to
You
say.
can be the human resources.
Yes, he can be.
HR.
This
Yeah.
is the recruiter. He's
The recruiter.
gonna vet y'all. Okay.
Go through you.
And we gonna, Mr. West, excuse me, I'm trying to use his good name.
Hey, look here.
It's
Hold
gonna
on.
be the application process
Hold on.
decipher word.
Hold on. If I'm gonna be HR, so let me go ahead and get this policy out properly.
Okay.
All right, fellas or ladies, because we are in
Fellas.
Atlanta.
Fellas.
Fellas, strictly.
Fellas.
I'm strictly, hey. No,
You can say it. Don't be shy.
I'm sorry, sisters. I don't bump donuts. Okay.
So fellas, if y'all
I
want
love
to put,
y'all.
if y'all want to put in your application, please know these ladies are grown. They are very business oriented.
And you can't make us do nothing we don't want to do.
And you got to be at least 5'10" to ride this.
They're
ride.
not short.
6 feet.
They're not short because I'm 6'1" and
I'm 5'11", but I live 5'10".
Right.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Kudos.
Say what?
I let 5'10" come in, you know.
You left 5.
Yeah, you know. We are terrible.
5'10" come in, huh?
Yes, honey.
How does that 5'10" come in then?
You just got to apply like everybody else.
Ooh, can you hear me over there? Do y'all hear me over here? Do y'all hear me over here? I know y'all hear me over there.
He was 5'10". He was good to me. That was one of my boos. You know, we still cool or whatever. Okay.
They still get under it.
No, he live all the way in California, so you know that ain't going.
I mean, brother over here said, "What's up, Latif?" My brother Latif say he's 6'5". What's up?
Well, he looking like
Put in the
he hit that
application.
Put in the application.
With a photo, please.
So this is a great segue, actually, to go to our main topic of the day.
Oh, shit.
What do women want? So, with that being said, it was an article. Go to your 70 things, right?
Okay.
So I was reading this article yesterday, and I said, oh, I have to bring this up because it makes reference of how, which I was looking for other little articles to go along with this topic. But it says for women to stay single until you meet a guy to do these 70 things, right? And I was thinking to myself, what if he do these 70 things, right? Y'all still don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? So some of the things he made reference to, of course, ask you on a real date and follows through, fellas. That's self-explanatory.
Come here right there. Let me tell
Please.
y'all something.
Uh-oh.
Some of y'all, we not looking for pen pals, okay? Don't be texting me WYD and HRU. That irks me, by the way. I hate that. Can you spell out your words? Okay, and
Can you
then
speak?
I mean, and then why do you always have to text or DM me? If you want to go out with me, I need for you to use your words. I need for you to make plans. You know, just like call, text, be like, hey, what are you doing on such and such day? Are you available? Okay. And then, we make plans and don't flake with some bullshit excuse like your aunt died. I had something to do that too. So, I'm just saying, don't do that. And please spell out your word and call people. Sometimes we don't always want to text. My thumbs hurt. God. Okay. That's it.
I mean, wait, y'all the queens of texting.
Who?
Women.
What?
Oh.
Yes, y'all are.
Not me.
You still can't hear? Y'all the queens of texting?
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone?
Yeah.
I'm not, Shelly, I don't want them to do all 70. Hell, if I could get 20 things, I'd be.
Name a couple of other items that was on that list,
Okay,
please.
so, the usual things that most women like to see, opening your door, taking your jacket, or even offering his jacket because you might be cold and forgot yours. Let you order first. Or sometimes you have gentlemen that will order for you, and that's okay, especially when he knows exactly what you want. Mm-hmm. And he pays.
Wait, hold up. I got a question. Is that like every time?
I feel like if you offer to take someone out on a date, or is it something specific that you want to do and you ask, then there's nothing wrong with you paying for the date.
And I don't mind paying for certain things, but if we going out on the first date and you pull that shit, that tells me all I need to know. And let me tell you something.
Say that again.
On the first date.
On the first date, yeah. If he what?
If he pulled that shit where, Dutch, I'd be like, no.
No, wait, hold on. Well, let me ask this question because I know I can hear my male ego kicking in.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody, I like this.
Doesn't it all come without saying? So
some people
don't know.
Some people weren't raised right.
So my question is, with dating in Atlanta, it's different in LA. So I'm gonna make sure I say that first. But dating in Atlanta is going all out, not all out, but just paying for everything on the first date. We can't go Dutch or let me start over. In getting to know you. I may say that. And I'm trying to be like, all right, is a meetup should first happen or the actual date should happen? And when I mean my meetup, let's say I say, all right, you know what? We match online or something, or I meet you out. Like, you know what? I want to get to know you better. And I said, let's meet up for coffee or ice cream or a cupcake or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing too pricey, just something real simple. Is that okay? And then, then go ahead and be like, all right, I want to actually continue to get to know this woman and go on a date.
That's fine. I believe in meet and greets because I'm also very conscientious. I don't want you to waste your time, paying all money out for like, I don't know where we might go, but somewhere more extravagant than Starbucks. So if we meet up at Starbucks, and in the past, I've had guys like pay. Like we meet up and we go check out and they pay. And I don't have to touch my wallet.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
They spent what, $15 anyway.
I mean,
I'm just saying for the meet and greet, you ought to expect to say, okay, at least I'll get your coffee.
Yeah.
Or your donut. Or your OJ.
It's
whatever it is.
It's a pre-date.
It's a pre-date. It's a meet and greet.
Right. I mean, it's more based upon like, do I really want to
pursue
you?
Yeah.
Or more importantly, the way I like to say, if I won't even waste my time with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just be real.
Right.
I mean,
it could be a waste of time.
It could be a waste of fucking time. I mean, what my friend said.
Meet
Meet up can be at inexpensive. It could be inexpensive. That's what I'm saying. It could be just inexpensive. And more importantly, I'm trying to get to know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to know who you are, if we vibe or not. You know what I'm saying? What's our chemistry? Because I've been on dates, and then I'm sitting there like, why in the hell I even asked this woman on the date? And now I'm $100, $200 in.
She can't.
I mean, I had like a cool, like I'm
You
really.
still let them pay you back sometimes.
Hi, mama. Hi, mama. Cause we may not vibe. That's what I'm saying. We may not vibe.
And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
okay. But like one dude told me one night, he was like, if I feel like we vibe, we gonna go out. He told me I'm comfortable enough with my income where I can date whoever I want to. And if it's a bust, it's a bust. And that's another thing. Let's talk about that real quick. Okay.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Don't have your ass on these apps trying to date somebody and you can't afford to.
Dating is not cheap.
You need to figure out, you need to focus on what's important.
Dating
okay.
is not cheap. And I was the first one to say, look, I ain't dating because I know I was broke. Nope. You don't want to date? Nope. I'm sorry. Nope. Can't do it. Can't afford it.
And I'm too old, honey. I'm looking for a husband. So there we go. Well, I'm not looking. I know
No,
you find me. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But I want to be married before I'm 50. Thank you. Okay.
Aren't you like? No, I'm joking.
I'm 40. I'm 42 for anyone who wants to know. Okay.
But no, what was some other items that was on that list?
Okay, let's see.
Go to number 58. I remember when your friends was talking about 58.
58, let's see.
Yeah, 58.
This is a long list. He knows.
Oh,
70
yeah.
items.
Number 53. If a guy does not run out of things to say, and I mentioned this yesterday on your show,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If I come home from work and I'm tired, I ain't trying to talk.
But that don't mean you don't know what to talk about.
Right. Exactly.
You don't feel like talking.
I just don't feel like talking. Some women translate that the wrong way though. Granted, I don't know about about the men. I'm 1,000% lesbian, so I don't play that. So what about for the men? Do y'all? I mean, for the women, do y'all look at men and be like, "Oh, you don't want to talk to me today?
No.
Like, you ain't got nothing to say."
I mean, if that's your man, you should know.
Yeah,
If he's become your
man.
man, you should understand whatever it is he's feeling and how he operates. If he's coming home from work and he don't want to talk, you know that.
Yeah.
Just be ready to you talking to that mic.
Hey, step into the mic. The mic is hot. The mic is hot. Yes.
Did you just snort?
Yeah.
That feedback, boy. That feedback for that mic, though. You know what I'm saying?
Handle it, ladies. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, we'll get to
the
that.
cucumber to press.
We'll get to that special topic in a little bit. What was another item that was on that list?
The one that you said, number 58.
He makes you realize why every other relationship failed. Comments?
What do you mean he makes you realize? Like he explains why it failed or why you're so great?
Elaboration.
I just think it means that once because sometimes we think we know what we want, and we don't until we actually get it.
Do y'all really know what y'all want? Let's just be, for any woman that's watching this show right now, what do you want? Seriously, what do you really want? Let's just cut the BS. What exactly do you want? Because a lot of women are confused in my mind. I'm gonna phrase it. I'll be nice. Some women are confused. They have no fucking idea what they want. They claim they want this, and they really don't. So, what exactly do you want?
I think for some women, because they've never experienced it or their life has shown them some other way, that they think like, just people have the American dream. You know, I want a house, white picket fence, 2 kids and a dog. You know, but do they know how to achieve that and keep it? So at the same time, they may want this knight in shining armor, but don't know what to do when they have it.
Hey, amen. Well, yes, come through.
So they push it away or they lose it quickly.
And then I found that.
Shut up, Lati.
And then some women, you know, I've observed some things with friends and family. I'm like, and now you're divorced.
Oh.
One of the things you cannot do is nag these men and drag them and tear them down and tell them they ain't shit. Don't do that, ladies. You'll lose them faster. I mean, it's hard because I was talking to one of my friends was explaining to me, him and his ex-wife, they had been single for so long until they, you know, she had her own money and her own house and all. She had been doing her own thing for 40 some years by herself. And then they got married and tried to come together. It didn't work. One of the key things I believe in making a relationship work is that you do some due diligence. Both of y'all talk about your childhood traumas, what your upbringing was like, and any other issues you may have, okay? And I appreciate a man that confesses he's been to therapy, especially a black man, because good Lord, there's a lot of traumas y'all go through and you don't know how to deal with them.
Amen to that. A couple of our viewers made reference, I don't like it when I'm trying to get to know you, and this is a lady saying that, and you don't elaborate and only give short answers. I've been guilty of that in terms of like, yeah.
Is that because you're not really interested?
I'm not. It could be the mood. It could be just the timing. I just don't feel like talking that much. The Lakers playing, the Hawks. I ain't trying.
But is that in the getting to know a person?
I mean,
not when you're with someone. That's different.
Great point. In the getting to know stage, I mean,
you know, the game came on that night.
It can be a factor of I really don't want to just reveal everything up front.
Right.
Or in some cases the person could reveal stuff and then the person just be like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, they just something that they said, like, you know, they don't work with them. So it could be a bunch of different avenues. This young lady said, first off, I have to be attracted to you. Are we both goal oriented? She said, I'm almost 4 foot. You're almost 46. I'm not looking for a starter kit, man. That's funny.
I'm with you.
We all need therapy. She said, I'm not looking for a starter kit, man. Now, let me ask this.
What starter kit? Oh, my God. That's a new one.
She said starter kit, man.
It's like
body
training. She's not ready to just do it all.
I got to toss my hat for that one. She said starter kit. I mean, let me ask you ladies. What if a man is like, you can tell he's a good person.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Griff. If you know he's a good person, you know that his values are in the right place. And he's getting back on his feet, right? He's getting back on his feet. He's working he's been working hard to get a real good job with good benefits and everything else, right? And granted, you're doing well, you're making good money and everything else, and he's not trying to take you from the money. He's just trying to be a good companion. Yeah. Would you work with a guy like that?
Never again.
I would.
Never again. I did that.
Wait. You would. Why would you do that?
Because he has the ambition and drive to do it. He has it in his mind to get to where he wants to be, and he's doing it. So he can, and me as being not having to contribute anything other than just me being a partner to you, or supportive, encouraging, or what giving of myself, not of any financial things. If he's able to handle all that on his own and make his way and elevate in life, why not?
Okay. Now thank you for that. That speaks volumes. Now, granted, you be on the opposite side of that, correct? And you want to elaborate, or you just want to sweep that under the carpet?
Oh no, I'll talk about it.
Oh Lord have mercy. Here we
You
go.
already know.
You already know.
Basically, I knew when I met one of my exes that he didn't have much, but he had ambition and drive, and I was willing to support him in those endeavors.
He had that drive.
He had that drive.
What kind of drive?
He had that overdrive.
Yeah, the overdrive.
He had that drive. He was doing things. Both of us had a lot in common. We both had lived in LA with ambitions of doing stuff in the entertainment industry. And that's one of the things that attracted me to him, because I was like, oh, okay. But he was claiming that no one in his family or a lot of his friends really didn't support him in his endeavors. And I was like, oh, I'll support you. And I did. And you know what? Once he started getting back on his feet, that's when he started turning into a whole other person. Okay, I was like, who is this? Where did he come from? And then next thing you know, I was no longer good enough to be part of his life, and got left it. And I did a lot of things. I didn't put in financial. I put in a lot of sweat equity.
I bet you put some sweat equity.
Into some of his projects, and in the end, he left. And so, we're told me this ain't working for him, but it was after he got on his feet and got that support. I was your cheerleader, and that's what happened.
I'm sorry that happened. I've heard that multiple times, and I've heard stories of how women have helped rebuild men and get a man to a certain level, and then the guy, as he gets to a certain level, is like, I don't need you no more, and he dumps her, unfortunately. And fellas,
that shit gonna come back on him. That's all.
And granted, that karma could definitely come back on him. But fellas, don't do that. That she has supported you. I can't think of the movie right now, but she has supported one of them Tyler Perry movies.
It was The Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
There it is. Her as one of them Tyler Perry movies. And shout out to Tyler Perry for getting the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I may be in your next movie. But anyway,
I just want to be behind the scenes.
All of us. You know what I'm saying? My man Latif says sometimes we men need a good woman to put us over that hump. We do. Now, granted, once again, fellas, be smart in terms of if you know you at this certain level, and she does bring you up to that certain level, make sure you keep her by your side. She's your biggest cheerleader for a reason. Obviously, she sees something special in you.
Yeah.
Obviously, she must like you, and more importantly, she wants to see you win. So, with all that being said, do not kick her to the curb once you get to that certain level, because the next guy she's going to deal with that.
You ain't got to deal with it, because I hope you already established, because I can't help you if you just delivering pizzas and shit. I can't help you.
What the Shelly say over here?
Yeah, I mean, really.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's different. It's different. I mean,
no home. Anyways, depends. If he has a track record of success, he'll probably rebound fairly easy. If he only has potential, I can't take that chance. Too many people never manifest their potential.
Yes.
How you feel about that?
Thanks, Shirley. I agree with
Shelly.
you. Shelly.
Shelly.
It's Shelly. I'm sorry. I need to wear glasses.
Hey, Shelly, you kind of killing your picture. What's up, girl? Follow your man West. Anyway, it's cuffing season.
Oh, she's a very beautiful woman.
What else do y'all want? I mean, of course, I'm thinking back to our commercial. You had like 50 damn things your damn list said.
Yeah.
You know, that I had to go.
I mean, that's basically the character of that person. You want them to have great character. Like the list, the 70 things.
Yeah, it's definitely the list. I mean, my thing is, what is like 3 main things that he must have? 3, just 3. I want to say 5, I want to say 7, but no, 3. What's 3 main things? And we can throw away height, because obviously he has to be tall for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let me sit up on this one. You sit up. He has to be tall. Does he have to be black?
Yes.
Yeah, I never dated outside of my race.
Race
Even
or ethnicity?
I mean, I've never, because I'm a stickler about that, but I'm
Right.
saying race because that's what people go by.
I got you.
I've never dated anyone lighter than me.
I date them all, not across the ethnicity rainbow, because they don't ever try to talk to me. I did in college try to get with somebody, but that just didn't work out, because it was Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's just be real about that. I'm trying to think. I just, here's the thing. I really want someone that treats me like a lady and respects me and is financially sound and willing to build with me an empire. That's what I want.
Okay.
And they're good for cuddling. I like cuddling.
I'll get to that in a second, but I'm sorry. You said someone. Wait, hold up. I lost all train of thought.
Was it me?
Wait,
No.
what'd you say?
I said I've never dated anyone lighter than me.
I was gonna say, how you gonna date Casper?
Oh,
that wasn't even funny. Get off me.
Come on.
that is terrible.
No, she taupe.
You lighter than me.
No, I am not lighter than you. Look, who lighter, y'all?
That's because you sit
That's because
outside.
you've been in the
She know I'm joking with her. This right
You
here.
acting like that dude on the.
I'm gonna try to write a list.
I can do that. Cause we in together. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to write a list there because I really don't. I just know what I want, and what I had in the past, it didn't work. What I had in the beginning of one of my relationships was the perfect thing to have, but y'all have heard it before. In law, when you getting ready to do some things, you have an agent and then you have a principal.
Okay.
The agent is basically the representative that represents the principal. Sometimes we get those personalities. Okay, you get the agent first, and then you get the principal. That's the real somebody.
So
you got to be careful. That's why I say some of us. I'm a hopeless romantic. I jump into relationships. I'm aware of what I do.
your relationships or situationships, there is a difference.
Well, they were relationships because we were, monogamous. But okay. If people ask, how do I know trust is, these people don't ever really leave the house.
Someone say what?
Nothing.
Which is why you're choosing not to go that route.
Exactly.
Someone said
Hi,
transparency.
Sarah. Do you have a question for us?
Someone said transparency, good communication, and the willingness to build. Those are that young lady's three things.
Good.
Yeah.
What is Latifah?
Chrissy.
He been over here talking.
Anybody else?
He been to therapy.
Not Latifah. Not you and IT.
I said Latif.
I did see Latifah.
Oh no, I said Latif.
So I mean,
okay.
Three things.
I agree. Transparency, a good communicator, and able to listen to understand.
Able to listen to comprehend.
Money.
And
Money.
And self-sufficient.
Okay.
There we go. Self-sufficient.
What about you?
That's one. Self-sufficient. I forgot what it is. Emotional. And I should know this because I was a counseling major. But you know what I'm saying? Someone who's able to be like an empath, has empathy, or that ability to do that. Because some men are incapable. They are not in touch with their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
An emotional communicator or something? That's not the word, but ladies, y'all know what I'm kind of trying to talk about. And then 3, someone that's just a gentleman. I want someone to do the door thing and
in the chair.
Y'all don't appreciate that.
I do appreciate
it. Yeah, really? Because I've been opening doors. Then shout out to my grandparents. I've been opening doors since I was an adolescent.
They taught you well.
Thank you. I mean, I'm still single, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Emotional intelligence. That's what the word. Thank you,
that's
Shelley.
Great.
That's what
Shelley.
I was looking for. She also said, did y'all hear Fantasia and her husband describe the role of a man?
I'm not. I'm gonna read these comments and then we'll talk about Fantasia. Okay. I was gonna bring that up. This is good. Someone made reference. It's unfortunate you're dealing with the representative for about a year.
Right. On average, 6 months to a year.
And going back. This is for me on this one. That's why I'm big on. Let's do a meetup because I want to know if you sitting your representative or am I going to see the real person? So that way, when I see the real person, I'm like, all right, cool. I know who I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. So that I feel that 100%. This other comment make reference, I want a companion. She said, I want a companion. I've been on the dating app, and guys say they want a relationship or want me, a nice woman to grow with. But once getting to know and starts dating, that's not what they want.
Because men, like Latif said over here, they don't know what they want either.
Who?
They just know it.
See what you said? See, Latif,
Men don't know what they want sometimes.
Some
They
don't.
get it. Okay, like during my most recent breakup, I said, did I or did I not support you in your endeavors? And did you or did you not say, the lawyer came out then, did you or did you not say that this is what you wanted? Yeah, I said, why would you not want to be with someone that does support you in your endeavors? I don't know. He don't know either. That's how I said, y'all don't know what y'all want.
I think they get a sniff or a taste of something else, and they see what's going on once they're on the up, and things that they couldn't have when they were down. Now they can have it, so they want it.
But I'm healed. I went through the grieving process. Okay, thank you, Leanna. Still I rise.
Latif said, "Got to be real, bro." I'm being real, man. I'm just being real. My thing is, just don't send the representative.
I mean, it's one thing you don't want nobody to know. Okay, there are certain things that you don't want people to know outright.
Okay.
When you first meet them, because sometimes it can be too much. And some people are not prepared to understand. Like, for instance, those are my friends and family that know me know that when I was in California, I sat for the California bar multiple times and did not succeed. Went into a deep, dark depression. It was the type where I was functioning as a shell, but I wasn't myself.
I got you.
And so you share this with people and they get scared and run off because I guess they think I'm like, no.
She's crazy because she said she was depressed.
I mean, all y'all crazy.
I'm good. But that's
everybody
something
crazy.
that my life story is that I was going to be a lawyer, and that was the end of story. That was my life. And
did you ever pass?
No, I'm gonna set for the Georgia bar probably.
And you're gonna pass that.
July.
Yes.
This coming July.
You're gonna pass that. They're gonna be a light skinned guy that's lighter than. Anyway,
he's gonna love you.
They're gonna love you and give you cuddle time and all that.
And by the way, guys, I just want to share for all y'all who are putting in applications, there is no need to buy me flowers.
I like flowers.
Unless they're edible arrangements. I like food. Thanks.
I like fresh flowers.
What's your favorite flower?
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Hey.
It can be something you picked. I like fresh flowers.
I don't mind flowers. You can get them
arranged.
Okay.
Arranged, right?
Yeah.
But
fellas, that means you can get that cannabis leaf. But you said fresh flowers, it's gonna be fresh fire.
And what? He gonna smoke it himself? I don't smoke.
Sure. He gonna make it into an edible, and then he's gonna feed you his favorite, your favorite baked good from it.
Yeah, I love edible arrangements.
So what? Okay, so that whole Fantasia thing, I honestly did not even watch the interview. I honestly did not even care to watch the interview because it was such a hoopla about it, and it was about women submitting and being once again lesbian. I was like, I have no reason to watch it.
Did you enjoy it, or what was your opinion?
Yeah.
I wait. First, what did you watch? Because I watched her and her husband speak.
I watched both.
She said, "I love flowers."
Let me say, I read the transcript basically because sometimes I don't feel like watching a video.
Yeah.
But I get where she's coming from, and I talked about this on my show last week.
I take cannabis flowers.
And this is what I said. I'll say it again. The only folk that were mad was the bitter hoes. That's the only folk, because y'all didn't really catch what she was saying.
What she was saying? Break it down.
Love is a compromise, people. We're not saying that every time you have to get your way. And let me tell you something. When you submit, the problem is this: some of y'all be trying to wear the pants and the skirt, the capris, and everything,
and the booty shorts,
and try to run the man.
That's
why he run off. That's why
he
be over there. That's why he be down the street with, "Hey, Miss Johnson." Okay, but
no, Miss Parker.
Miss Parker.
Speaking of what, shout out to Cheyenne and her mama, Miss Parker.
But you know the thing.
Tell Miss Parker, I say hi.
So you can't just have it your way every way. Sometimes you have to be like, and here's the other thing: know your strengths. Your husband do not have to be in charge of the finances because he might not know how. Let me tell you something. And I'm not trying to put family business out there, but my dad, my biological father, he is not good with money. But guess who is? My bonus mama is. Okay,
bonus?
So she does. Yeah, I don't like using step parents and stuff like that.
Okay.
So my bonus mama,
I had to make sure, like, that was your
she's
side
good
piece.
with the funds.
My side piece.
So it's like he knew that he wasn't good enough because I told my stepmom, I said, if it wasn't for you, I said, hell, y'all would be living in Best Buy boxes. Okay, that's because he loves electronics. He just goes wild with the So ladies, know your strength. It's okay. We're not saying you got to be like 5 paces behind him, and always washing the dishes. If I cook, I expect my man to wash dishes. Okay.
Really, that's all she spoke about.
That's all she was saying.
She was saying, know your strength. You're a team. Mm-hmm. One can't work without the other. They both support each other. That's basically how she said. But she said the man leads the household because that's what the man is supposed to do. Even though he's accepting her opinion, valuing her opinion, her advice, whatever it is, they're working together. But she's saying, okay, so tonight we're gonna come up with this conclusion of what we're gonna do, and then baby, you're gonna go out and do it because you're the man. That's all it is.
Wait, hold on.
Not you.
Wait, shit.
But
I got a little excited right here. What? Shit. I rubbed my nipple. Boy, don't do that. She was like this. Don't touch my thigh.
I about that too.
Someone said you gotta pick and choose your battles. Someone said gotta pick and choose your battles. Agreed. I call my ex-husband, kids, my bonus babies. That's what she said. My man Latifah. What's up, Miss Ashley? She said you have to let a man lead, but you also have to make sure it's the right man and his values are set.
Shelley said kind of the same thing. She said the bottom line is that the man has to be worthy of being the head of household. When he's got his ish together, women will naturally submit. It's our nature.
Okay.
But her husband also spoke about he submits
to her
as well. Yeah.
How so? One thing I didn't watch it. So
by some people think by listening,
yeah,
by hearing what she's saying. Them coming together in agreement.
Okay.
It's not just what he says goes.
And I also want to say, y'all don't get mad about women who want to follow number one, the Bible. Because in the Bible, that's what she's following. Yeah. Don't get mad at her for that. I know some of us all new age, and we the feminism has destroyed a lot of stuff. Some of y'all take feminine. All of us are feminists, but some of y'all be doing a little bit too much on that. Like, honey, I want somebody to carry my bags for me. Okay. And then on top of that, also, I don't like how people are always getting upset with somebody like, well, remember she was with so-and-so. She has another failed marriage. She broke up this man. Here's the thing. Every life experience teaches us something. These are lessons she has learned from the school of hard knocks. Y'all need to really stop and think a little bit more before y'all start dragging people for them having an opinion on something, okay? Who made her the expert? Well, she got a little experience in life, okay? So, some life teaches us so much.
Right.
First of all, you have to feel a sense of comfort to be that vulnerable and exposed to allow yourself to be completely submissive to someone. Totally understand that.
People are my friend said some people are jealous too.
I'm definitely jealous. Latif said, I agree. Both parties have to submit to each other accordingly. One thing I will say, I've never been married. You been married?
No.
You been married?
Yeah. I don't count it though.
I'm not talking about you anyway. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. I've never been married, and one thing the Bible says was about wives submit to your husbands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, all that being said, why wouldn't you or myself want to submit to anyone that you are my teammate, and when I'm not with you, and you're out in the world, you represent me, and I represent you.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Don't make me look bad, right? Obviously, right? Don't make me look bad. Don't make me look horrible, just like the dude who posted the picture saying she's not, she's this and she's that. Don't make me look bad in that regard because you give her no reason not to submit to you. and vice versa. He gives you, I mean, she gives you no reason to submit to her. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest turn-ons from one of my past relationships is the fact that my ex was like, look, you do what you're supposed to do. I'm the most happiest woman on the planet. I said, well, what do you need? I listened to her needs. She told me what she needed. She told me her love language, and her love language was quality time. So I made sure to give her what she needed. And honestly, we had the best relationship. Unfortunately, it ended, but we had the best